Hey, agagasos. My God, okay. Cannot believe that I'm making this video. I knew these votes were coming up. I just didn't know that they're coming up this quick. Um, because I follow politics. This shit comes up sometimes. I just happen to know when a couple bills are coming up. I just didn't know that they were today or the last couple days. The first bill I want to talk about is acts, I should say. But they're technically bills. Is HR 6552 or roll call 388. This did pass, but what this is the Frederick Douglass Trafficking Victims Prevention and Protection Reauthorization Act of 2022. And pretty much what this bill does is it strengthens the severity and the protections of those. It pretty much helps out the victims of sex trafficking, and it, from my understanding, also strengthens the protections for those victims, but worsens the penalties for those trafficking them. And this is a bill that really caught my eye because I thought this was going to be an easy cross-the-board vote. Maybe a couple vote against it. If a Dem votes against it, hey, there's fire for the Republicans. But I would have thought this would have been a clean pass for the Republicans. But it turns out 20 Republicans voted nay. Every single Democrat voted for it. Almost got the Republican Party. There was one non-voting and 8 non-voting, as you can see right here. So out of everyone who voted, 9 didn't vote, 20 voted against it, and 401 voted for it. And the 20 guys who voted against it, well, let's see here. Who voted no? Babin, Biggs, hey, Bobart voted against it. Gates voted against it. Green voted against it. Trying to pop out the big names here. See if you get spot them. I'm horrible with names, so I'm definitely missing a few. But these are the representatives. These are Republicans who keep saying that Democrats are grooming kids. They're grooming kids to be sex slaves. They're grooming children. When the LGBTQ and I can't think of shit off the top of my head. But these are representatives who keep saying that we're grooming kids. Well, Gates, he's under investigation for trafficking of underage women. Hey, Bobart, why did you vote against it? Hey, Green, why did you vote against it? Hey, Clyde, hey, Buck, hey, Garment, hey, Gozer, hey, Harris. If we're the ones of grooming children, why are you voting against bills to help those who are actually within the industry? I don't need an answer from you, Gates. We all know why. You like young kids. But Bobar, Green, come on. Thankfully, it passed without y'all. But we all know why this. But why you guys voted against it? Because you want to do it to own the libs. Y'all going to spat out saying no. Democrats voted against it, even though right here. This is from y'all. We all know why. All right. Let's also talk about S3377. It's another big one that Republicans say they love and that liberals hate. The liberals hate the military. They hate our service members. Though we're not the ones calling them losers. But a bill to approve the Iraq-Afghanistan Service Grant and the Children of Fallen Heroes Grant. This helps provide health care to those who served. I'm going to link right over there a video to Jon Stewart, because it's something that he was really passionate about. I actually learned about this from a problem with Jon Stewart. But a lot of our service members are exposed to burn pits. And these burn pits cause horrible cancer in people. Because these guys are breathing some of the worst chemicals. And they're right next, if not on top of the burn pits. They're sleeping right next to these fucking things. And what's in them are tires, human feces, legs, arms that are cut off because of an injury. Jet fuel, and that's not hyperbole. Just horrible conditions. So this should be, again, for Republicans, a very easy, yes, it's helping our service members. Here's everyone who voted against it. Republican, my home state. Republican. A Texan Republican. Oh. The Texan boys are really proud of our service members. No. Republican. Someone from my home state. Hate that. Republican. Schumer does not surprise anyone, but one Democrat. Republican. One Democrat voted against it. And yes, there were some Republicans who voted yay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sanders is still registered. I think he was registered Democrat now. 6 Republicans versus 1 Democrat. But yeah, these guys are going to keep the job. they're not going to get voted out of office. Because people are going to continue voting for these fucking people. Oh, I'm sorry. 2 Republicans voted for it. 3. Okay. Sorry. The one Republican from South Carolina, one Republican from Kansas, oh, and one from Iowa. 4, 5. So there were some Republicans who did. I just missed a few of them, but honestly, it doesn't really matter. The thing is, an overwhelming majority of Republicans, except 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of how many fucking Republicans voted for this fucking bill, and a very simple for the troops bill, one simple for the kids bill. Republicans voted against it, and they call us they call the liberals unpatriotic. Like, yes, I am unpatriotic. I don't give 2 fucks about this country, but I still have nothing but fucking respect for those who decide to fight for this country because they're fighting for something they believe in, and I got mad respect for that. These fucking Republicans don't. These fucking Republicans don't care about our service members. These fucking Republicans don't care about our kids. Liberals are the fucking groomers? Really? Really? Liberals are the fucking groomers. Here are the fucking actual fucking groomers. Those who voted against. Those voted for those kids being groomed and fucking raped and trafficked against their will. These guys right here. These fucking Republicans are there. They're the ones who don't care. They're the fucking groomers for voting against this fucking bill. And you fucking notice something? Republican. Not a single fucking Democrat voted against this bill. The Democrats are the fucking groomers. These 218 fucking Democrats voted to help children that are being groomed and are being fucking trafficked. These 20 Republicans didn't. They voted for them being groomed. They voted for them continue being trafficking. These fucking Republicans and single Democrat, I admit, voted against your husband getting his cancer treatment because he was exposed to a burn pit where he was in Afghanistan. These Republicans are the fucking anti-troops. These are the fucking Republicans who are fucking anti this country. These Republicans don't give a fuck. Not in the fucking slightest. They don't care. No, the fucking Democratic Party is not the best. But they're making sure that children are getting off the fucking street. And patriots. Actual fucking patriots. Those who went and put their lives on the line for something they believed in. Patriots. Making sure that they get the care that they need. Be it mental or physical pain. Doesn't fucking matter. Really? really doesn't fucking matter, though. It really does not fucking matter. But here's the thing, though. We're still a couple months from the midterms. A lot of these guys could be out. So go out there and vote. The midterms are just as important as the primaries. And when you're at that voting poll, remember who voted for kids, for veterans, and who voted against kids and against veterans. This is a blessing in disguise. Go out and vote.